Mind Mastery Episode 9. Let's find out how you can become lucid every single night. Hey guys, and welcome back to Tipharot. Welcome back to Mind Mastery. It's me, Matt, and today we're going to talk a bit more about lucid dreaming. If you haven't seen the earlier episodes already, I recommend you check them out. There'll be a link to those on screen. And especially check out episode 8, the episode before this, because I give you some tips on how you can get lucid by paying attention to dream themes. Now in this episode, we're going to talk a bit more advanced about lucid dreaming. So first of all, I'm going to share the technique that I've, used the most for lucid dreaming. And I already have a video about that, so I'm not going to detail the entire technique here. I'm actually just going to link you to the video. And there'll be a link to that at the top of the screen now. You should be able to see a little grey thing come up at the top of the screen, and that's going to be a link to my lucid dreaming video. Now if you follow the method there, what I want you to do is I want you to practice this method every night. So why am I introducing lucid dreaming to this series already? I've done all these things like meditation, working out, all of that. Why lucid dreaming now? Well, one of the most valuable resources any human being has is time. And we only have a fixed amount of time each day. And something that we're all doing every day is sleeping. But if we're not making the most of those hours, if we're not getting the most out of our sleep, then we're wasting that time. That's time that we haven't made the choice to go out of our way to do. It's not like when you're working out or meditating or something, you're putting time out of your day to do that, out of your existing schedule. But with your sleep, you have to sleep. Every human being has to sleep. I know some of you have bad sleep patterns or whatever, which I don't recommend, by the way. You really should be sleeping in the night, up in the day for the most energy in that. But the point is, everyone sleeps. And so why not utilize that time? Get some extra time out of your day. And the great thing about this as well is time passes more slowly in dreams. You can feel like you've gone through an entire day in a lucid dream that only lasted, 40 minutes of real time. So you can get a lot accomplished. You can train skills, you can face fears, you can, practice a sport or something like that, or you can just have fun, go flying around the world. You can face something that you're kind of anticipating that you're going to do soon, like you've got an exam or something. You can kind of do a mock exam in the thing just so you can kind of get comfortable with it. There's so much you can do in a lucid dream. You can use them for fun, you can use them for actually working on yourself, whichever it is. That's extra time in your day. Say you want to do more fun things in the day, but you've already dedicated a lot of time to your meditating, working out, working on yourself, working on your business, then what better way to actually get some free time out of your day than to use lucid dreaming? You can spend a few hours each night just traveling the world, doing whatever you like, with no rules, no limitations of like gravity and the laws of physics and all of that. It's a great thing to do. And on the flip side, if you already spend a lot of time having fun in your day and you haven't been able to convince yourself to alter your schedule yet, then why not work on yourself in your lucid dreams? Face some of your fears there, train some skills there. There's a lot of things that this will open up, and I highly recommend you check out the method that I linked at the top, and go to that video, listen to it all, and follow the method. Now, that was my first video that I made on this channel, so there are a few things that I didn't really go over in that I'm going to mention now. So first, pause the video and watch that, and then come back, okay? Go and do that now, and then come back to this part of the video. Okay, so now that you've watched that and you've seen the technique, the one thing that I want to add is, in the technique I mention setting an alarm for 6 hours after you go to bed, and there was a lot of confusion about this in the comments. Basically, in order to have a lucid dream, you have to be in an REM period. There are several periods of sleep, and an REM period is the one where you're closest to being alert and awake. So you can get lucid, you can experience deep dreaming in this state. And REM periods happen throughout the night. The first one happens, about 90 minutes after you go to sleep, so an hour and a half after you go to sleep. The second one is, maybe an hour after that or something like that. Basically, they're spread out throughout the night, but they start off really short. The first REM period is only like 5 minutes. So trying to actually lucid dream in that period is just kind of pointless, because you'll probably miss the window, or even if you get into a dream, it'll end so quickly. The next one's a bit longer and, still going to be difficult. And after you get to the longest period, the longest REM period starts about 6 hours after you've slept. So 6 hours into your sleep, you have this REM period that can last, between 40 and 90 minutes depending on the individual and your current sleep pattern. And that's a lot of time for you to actually lucid dream, especially since time passes slower in a lucid dream. So we do this, we set this 6 hour alarm for that purpose. Now, the second thing I want to say about this 6 hour alarm is I said to set an alarm for 6 hours, but I kind of missed out the most important thing about that. You don't want to sleep any less than 6 hours, because that REM period starts pretty much dead on 6 hours after you go to sleep. So say you've set your alarm for 6 hours and it takes you 10 minutes to go to sleep. You're going to wake up before the REM period, so you're not going to be able to do it. So I should have mentioned that in the video, that if you're someone that takes a while to get to sleep, then set it for slightly longer than 6 hours. For me, I typically set it for 6 hours and 15 minutes, because it takes me, 5-10 minutes to get to sleep, and that gives me a little room to work with. That you've got between 40 and 90 minutes, so as long as you don't set it, for more than 6.5 hours after you go to sleep, you should be fine. So yeah, do that. Do the method, and I want you to start doing that every single night. So say you sleep from midnight till 8 in the morning normally. Now I want you to set an alarm for 6:10 in the morning, go to bed at midnight, wake up at the alarm, perform the method. And the method is just that mantra in your head that I'm going to be lucid in my next dream, or something similar to that. Go back to sleep normally, and it's not going to work every night, but about 1/3 of the nights that you try it on, you're going to have lucid dreams. And as usual, write down what happens in those dreams in your dream journal. And I want you to start off very, very simple. In your first lucid dream, I want you to just have a goal to explore. Don't try and use any special powers or do anything crazy or do anything that's exciting. Just explore the scenery, Walk around, see what's going on in the dream. Maybe even follow the dream on from where it started. If you get into a dream halfway before you realise and become lucid, then just follow on from what was going on already, and just be in control this time. And once you've done this, explored, then the next time you get a lucid dream, I want you to go a bit further. I want you to test something, like, see if you can make someone appear, for example. Imagine that they're going to be round the corner of a building, and then walk around the corner and see if they're there. If it doesn't work, try it again. Practice skills like that, or try flying. Basically, set yourself goals, but start off simple. Your first lucid dream, I just want you to walk around and explore. And then after that, you gradually increase what you're going to do and do more and more. So start with that now. Lucid dreaming is awesome, it's really fun, and it's actually really easy. Like, this is why I don't get all of this there's all these different lucid dreaming techniques, like wake-induced lucid dreams, wake back to bed, all of this. My method is kind of a variant of wake back to bed and the mnemonic-induced lucid dream method. And the thing is, like this method, I learned it about 6 or 7 years ago, and I've been using it since, and I've had hundreds of lucid dreams with it. And it's just so simple. All you have to do is set an alarm, wake up in REM, and then repeat a phrase in your head that says that you're going to lucid dream, just for like 30 seconds. You don't even have to do it until you fall asleep, like a lot of guides say. Just do it for like 30 seconds and then go back to sleep. And that's it. And 1/3 of the times you do that, you're going to have a lucid dream. So why, waste your energy trying to do like wild or any of these other techniques that are actually difficult for a lot of people, when you can do something that anyone can do and still get lucid dreams? For me, it's just the thing that I've stuck with. Like, I still do occasionally do other lucid dreaming methods, but this one is by far the easiest. Everyone can do this method. It will work for every single person who tries it if you do it long enough, and if you make sure that you're in REM. So go out and try that now, and make a note of this as well in your journal. Make a reminder in your journal. Set a reminder on your phone or on your computer or something to remind you tonight to set that alarm, or in fact set the alarm right now. Set the alarm for tomorrow and for the rest of the days of the week. If you know when you're going to go to sleep, set the alarms. Do that, and what I want you to do as an extra part of this, activity, is I want you to share down in the comments your success with it. So in other words, once you have your first lucid dream after doing this, I want you to write down in the comments that you've had this lucid dream. That way we can see, who's actually doing the exercises and how far you're getting with them and stuff. It's not a competition. It doesn't matter if it takes you, 3 weeks when it takes someone else 1 day. It doesn't matter. The point is to actually do the work, to take the action, and then you're going to get the results. So, thank you for watching this episode of Mind Mastery. This has been me, Matt, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, then remember to subscribe up there, because you've got regular episodes of Mind Mastery out every Wednesday and Saturday. And here at Tipharot, we're really helping you to basically achieve your dreams and achieve your full potential, because I believe everyone has a dream that they can actually achieve and go out and make the world a better place. So, if you like that, remember to subscribe and join us. And if you liked the video, then leave a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions about the series or about Mind Mastery in general, leave it down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, guys, and if you want to keep watching, remember to check out the Mind Mastery playlist linked on screen.